Siyempre kung merong isang kaso na natutuwa tayong lahat, meron namang isa na ako naman on my end, medyo parang nakakalungkot. Kasi parang Round 2 ang Supreme Court dito 'no. Una kay, Attorney Larry Gadon, ngayon naman kay Attorney Trixie, 'yan. Siyempre magbibigay pugay muna tayo sa mga kaibigan natin sa Sendwave. Kung kayo po ay nasa US, UK, Canada, Italy, France, Spain, Ireland, and Belgium ay pwede na po kayo magpadala sa Pilipinas nang wala pong remittance fees sa pamamagitan ni Sendwave. Ang gagawin nyo lang mga kutsero, no, i-download ang Sendwave app, gumawa po kayo ng account at i-register yung bank account details at pwede na po kayo magpadala sa GCash, cash pickup sa mga iba't ibang pawn shops at of course, bank transfer sa iba't ibang mga bangko sa Pilipinas. At kapag ginamit nyo pa po ang promo code na Coach Jarrett, ay pwede pa po kayong makakuha ng additional $20 na libreng credit. Gamitin na po si Sendwave mga kutsero for all of your remittance needs. SC, Supreme Court suspends ex-Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles for abusive, offensive language. Oh my God. Same na same, di ba? Parang kay Attorney Larry Gadon. The Supreme Court imposed a 6-month suspension on former Malacanang spokes Trixie Cruz Angeles for violation of the Code of Professional Responsibility, the old Code of Conduct for Lawyers. We have one of our friends, si Attorney Larry Gadon, was disbarred by the Supreme Court. Mukhang wala naman sa kanya. Matagal na raw siyang retired. Since 2015 yata, retired na siya. But from what I understand, si Attorney Trixie is not yet in that position. So, the suspension actually is a big deal. Kapag nag-break ka pa ng kasunod, graduated yan eh. So, admonition, suspension, tapos sunod nun is disbarment. Hindi lang natin alam kung hanggang ilan pwede yung suspension. Pero ito kay Attorney Trixie, it's suspension. So, in a decision uploaded on July 18, the Supreme Court found Angeles and another respondent, Ahmed Paglinawan, guilty of violating Rule 8.01, Canon 8 of the Old Lawyers Code of Conduct. Kasi may bago na ngayon eh. Sinama yung social media sa bago. Dati, meron yung wala pang social media, kaya old. The High Court also sternly warned the two, a repetition of the act they committed will be dealt more severely. Ito, ano po yung Code of Conduct? Ito, papakita ko po sa inyo yun. Canon 8. Ano daw ang dapat na ginagawa ng mga abogado? A lawyer shall conduct himself with courtesy, fairness, and candor towards his professional colleagues and shall avoid harassing tactics against opposing counsel. Tapos, 8.1, a lawyer shall not in his professional dealings use language which is abusive, offensive, or otherwise improper. Ano po ba yun nangyari? AC number 11375, formerly CBD case number 1753999, Attorney Roderick Manzano versus Attorney Rose Beatriz Cruz Angeles and Attorney Ahmed G. Paglinawan. In the complaint, Attorney Manzano accused respondents of violating the Code of Professional Responsibility for their use of grossly abusive, offensive, and improper language in a pleading they filed on behalf of their client in an unlawful detainer case pending before the Metropolitan Trial Court of Quezon City, docketed as civil case number 1601432. Doon sa pleading niya, nakasulat, in the plaintiff's amended complaint, there are basically the lies these are basically the lies plaintiff viewed. Tapos, this particular allegation is dangerous, irresponsible, and screaming self-serving and hearsay. Without a doubt, it must also be stricken. Come on, anyone can readily see that supposed witness is lying through her teeth. She's an INC patsy. She's Eduardo Manalo's pawn. Yung mga sinulat. First, bogus. Plaintiff is an incorrigible liar. Oppressive. Truly, a glimpse of Marcosian martial law. Perhaps. Tapos, they can be anyone, even plaintiff's own henchmen. They were already used elsewhere. They are in fact pictures of plaintiff's hired help who, like their supposed witness, who would not dare defying plaintiff's wishes, despotic and depraved as they are at risk of being matiwalag. So yun yung mga sinabi doon sa pleading. Si Attorney Manzano daw ay walang locus standi. Wala daw siyang legal standing sa complaint. Kaya dapat i-dismiss kasi wala siyang standing. After niyan, ano ang ginawa ng IBP? Ito na yung resolution. Resolution. Attorney Ahmed Paglinawan. O ano daw? Ito daw ang resolution kay Attorney Ahmed. Modification of earlier recommendation to be imposed on respondent from suspension to reprimand. Ayan. So, yung kay Attorney Ahmed, ang sabi, sige, walang problema. Dahil nag-file ka ng motion for reconsideration mo, edi tatanggalin namin suspension. Gawin naming reprimand. Wag mo nang ulitin ha. Okay na tayo, manos na tayo. Pero recorded to. Dapat hindi mo na talaga ulitin. Kasi susunod nito, baka i-suspend na kita. Ulit. Okay. Ayan. Tapos, etong sunod kay Attorney Trixie. Resolve finally to uphold the earlier recommended penalty of suspensions. Kay Attorney Trixie, hindi binaba from the practice of law imposed on Attorney Trixie. She did not file or sign her own motion for reconsideration. Ganun pala yun. Kailangan may separate silang MR. Pareho silang party dito eh. Ang nire-report ng media tulad ni Krappler ay dahil meron na wrong dating kaso na nasuspend na si Attorney Trixie. Ayan, 3-year suspension. Yan lang ang nireport nila. Pero sa totoong ruling, kulang. Meron pa palang ganitong factor na hindi raw nag-file ng sarili niya, si Attorney Trixie. Tapos, dahil nasuspend na raw siya before, suspend na lang natin ulit. Yun. May problema dyan. Alam nyo kung bakit? Ito po ang problema dyan. Ipapakita ko sa inyo. Nagsalita po si Attorney Trixie kanina. Nag-post siya sa kanyang Facebook.
Magandang araw. Ako po si Trixie Cruz Angeles. Ditong araw na ito, nakatanggap ako ng balita na nag-issue daw ng resolution ng Korte Suprema di umano'y suspending me from the practice of law for 6 months. Tungo daw ito sa isang kaso na gumamit daw ako ng intemperate language o di ka nais-nais na salita sa isang pleading na isinumite sa hukuman. Hindi po ako ang nagsulat ng pleading na yun. At yan po ang depensa namin. Gagamitin po namin lahat ng mga available na remedies upang madinig kami ng buong buo ng Korte Suprema. Gagamitin at pupupusin namin lahat ng mga proseso ng makakamit ng hustisya sa kasong ito. Nagpapasalamat kami sa lahat ng mga nagsusuporta, lahat ng nagpadala ng magagandang mensahe, lahat ng nagsasabing they stand with me. Maraming salamat po because this really and truly touch me and will help us through during these times. Gayunpaman, may hiling ako. Let us not disrespect the court. Huwag po tayo gumamit ng masasamang salita sa ating mga magistrado ng Korte Suprema. Tutuloy namin yung mga remedies namin, but we ask that we respect the rule of law and we respect the processes of the court. Maraming salamat muli. You will continue to hear from me in the coming days. Dito pa rin ako. Happy luck.
Yun ang naganap, guys. Apparently, hindi pala siya yung nagsulat ng pleading. In a pleading they filed on behalf of their client. Hindi pala siya yung nagsulat. Tapos, so ang ginawa ng IBP, itinuloy lang nila yung yung penalty kay Attorney Trixie. Yung hindi nagsulat ng pleading, siya pa yung nasuspend. Ang weird! With all due respect sa ating Supreme Court, parang nagkamali yata kayo doon. Parang ang basis lang nila para i-suspend si Attorney Trixie ay dahil meron na siyang prior suspension. Parang ganun lang yung dahilan. Ang akin lang dito mga kotsero, bakit parang merong favoritisms? Kaya mga kotsero, medyo nakakagulat and to some degree nakaka-disappoint itong ginawa ng Supreme Court dito. Ayan, si Guanzon, isa pa yan. Tawag-tawagin niya yung mga tao, mga inutil, mga mangmang, etc. O, nag-iimbento pa ng fake news yan. Guanzon, pero, di ba, nanusok pa nga yan ng sa piyesta, nanusok ng tungkod, namalo ng tungkod. Anong nangyayari? Wala. Ni call the attention, wala eh. Bakit? Hindi natin alam. It is what it is. And I hope na the Supreme Court will remedy this. Kasi, pangit. Ang problema kasi dyan, pagdating sa pagdisiplina ng Supreme Court, sui generis yan eh. Ibig sabihin, it's neither criminal, it's neither civil. It's a category of its own. Kaya sui generis. So let's hope this is, we hope this will be resolved. And I hope this will be resolved soon in the right way. Yung lang ba, yung hustisya lang ba? Kung deserve talaga, kung deserve na ma-penaltyhan, o di deserve ma-penaltyhan. Kung hindi deserve ma-penaltyhan, o di hindi deserve. Gano'n lang naman kasimple yun, eh. And, Attorney Trix and Attorney Ahmed, alam naman nila yun, eh, yung concept ng hustisya, ng justice. Kaya nga nag-post si Attorney Ahmed, eh. Bakit yung pinarusahan niyo yung walang kasalanan? Palpak. Anyway. So, God bless all of you and I'll see you next time. Bye.